Well, guys, my prediction was true. I mean, come on, there's only one person that deserves all the honor, and also the $50,000 was Uncle Larry himself. As you know, Uncle Larry has actually helped him out. I mean, what's crazy is like we saw in the Psycho documentary is that Uncle Larry wasn't a social media person, and his son Tom was the one that knew about all that stuff. But ever since when Jesse asked him to do the Psycho series and join in, he has been there been there for him ever since. I can't wait to see how. Oh man, I can't wait to see how Uncle Larry's gonna react on seeing $50,000. So let's take a look.
Welcome to Eagles Landing 3. Come join us. We're starting the new Mcjuggernuggets podcast. We're just doing it out of a tent now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're gonna use the co-host. We're just doing some ridiculous stuff. We were in the neighborhood, but I wanted to actually sit down because I don't think I ever got to properly thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. What I do
for everything, like. On some real stuff, you've been one of my best friends over all the years out of nowhere.
Trying to make me cry?
That's not the intention, but like...
I ate Oreos.
But dude, like, I cannot express my gratitude enough to you, like...
Stop it.
I know, seriously, man, like, when you came I wanted to make it feel like when I first showed up at the house, and when you came into videos, it meant the world to me, how much effort and work that you put into my vision and what I wanted to do, and you never asked for anything this whole time.
I had fun.
And it was a lot of hard work, but I that's why I've always felt like such a connection is I feel like we both really enjoyed all the adventures over the years, and you've really made it such a joy to be producing stuff, whether it's from my virtual escape, you putting on freaking makeup every other day, like to have to go through all that, or even with your knee, like enduring that pain, doing crazy
That
stunts.
makeup was easier than the monkey makeup.
Staying up late nights for Ursula series, my virtual escape, or even Psycho. That grind was crazy, but along the whole way, you always had my back, and whether it came to like the fans and different haters, or just the crazy cameramen coming in and out, you were there, and I feel like I've been able to count on you as like almost like another dad. I've always looked up to you and your ability to just like, dude, you're the only one still making videos out of all the channels we've ever like put on and stuff. You're over here a bona fide YouTuber.
I liked it.
You liked it,
right?
But what means the world to me though is that like my friggin' uncle, to have a relationship like you, have you in my life, has been a blessing, and I really can't express it enough, man. Like,
you know I love you.
I love you too, Larry. Like, what we've been able to do together, man. Like, you selling out, going into the swimming pool. Like, who would do that?
I don't know. You know, I look back at all that stuff and I'm like, did you do that? Like,
was that you? Or like Switzerland, Hawaii, us like being able to play opposite you with Arachnid, and you to literally be the lead with me and play such a bad is so wild. And just to be able to go back and forth creatively with you, I don't think they understand just how important and paramount you've been to everything over all these years.
But you were, you know, let's throw it the other way around. You were very important to me too. I mean, it's like I wouldn't have done any of the stuff that I did. This was a whole new avenue that I got to do that I never, you know, growing up, I didn't get to have my creativity other than my art, you know. You did open up doors that I didn't even know existed. You know, a lot of people didn't understand. Like, they think that we're full of crap with every video we ever did. There's a lot of truths with some of the stuff.
Yeah.
Do you remember the time that in the video you had said Pootie Pie, I think it was. Mm-hmm. And I said, who the hell is Pootie? Like, whatever. And you were like, they didn't know.
Yeah, you've come into this space and have like flourished and become such a cornerstone to me and literally everything. It's so crazy that like you're in my life, and I feel like maybe I've taken it for granted because you've made it so fun and you made it so easy. And I wanted to show you Eagles Landing. So this is
does he have some money in there? A snake?
No, this is a thank you.
Here we go.
God, dude, what is this?
That's a thank you, Uncle Larry, seriously, for everything you've ever, for everything you've ever done. You've never asked for anything, and so I know it's gonna be bizarre and weird, but like, this is my thank you to you.
I can't take it,
dude. I cannot thank you.
But you have to understand, I did everything because I wanted to do everything. It had nothing to do with any of that stuff. I loved being part of the whole Psycho series. I mean, that was a whole world that opened up to me that was like, and I love the creativity. I remember when we used to sit there and talk about stuff. Remember when we would sit in the diner and just... Remember that one time when we were going down North Carolina? It was like boom, 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 boom. We
planned the whole week out, like 14 different videos. You know I feel like we've always flowed really well. But I know it's probably so hard for you to wrap your head around it. Literally changed my life.
Nah, you the other way around.
No, well, we changed each other's life, but I cannot thank you enough. I wanted to give you this as a gift because you've given me every dream possible.
No, you got your dream, dude. It was you. It was your idea. It was your vision. You just kind of get lucky in the sense that you had some really good actors, especially your mom and dad.
I mean, you've been killer, man.
I just came along and it was like all of a sudden it was like, oh, and we...
Whether to let me bloody your room up or
that was
I want to reopen it because look, I know it doesn't feel right, and maybe you don't feel like you've earned it, or it's just
I don't want it,
and it's not about it. I can't express it enough. This is yours, man, and don't think like it's about the money, because I want you to do whatever you want with this, whatever brings you joy and happiness, because that's what you've been able to bring me. I was down on myself my whole life, and I didn't have many people to believe in me, but I had my family, and when you came into this thing and believed in all that I could do, that meant more to me than anything. And I know it's not about this, but just look at what's behind it, and it's your nephew who's thank you so much because you made my dreams reality, and maybe this could help you with some of your dreams or things you always wanted to do.
Come on,
This is why Uncle Larry's the man. He has never asked for anything. He's the most humble guy. He truly cares. That's why he's always preached to you guys about no hate, need just love. Uncle Larry's literally giving me the shirt off his back. Like, seriously, man.
I just don't like receiving.
You deserve it. You earned it. After all those late nights, every time I'm like, yo, you down to film?
My God, Jesse, no, man.
Dude, that's you. It's yours. You didn't have to do a thing for me, man.
But you didn't have to do anything for me either. Like, you know, if it wasn't for you, our channel wouldn't even exist.
It's you. You being in the videos, your spirit, your effort, like that's what the audience likes to latch onto. They see it. They've seen everything you've done over the years, and they know how much you put in. You're always top of line when people bring up the channel. How's Uncle Larry doing? Where's he at? Your family.
This is nothing. I didn't do any of this for any of this.
No, you know, never the intention.
Money to me doesn't mean anything. It is just literally paper.
Yeah.
You know, and gets you things.
I'd be upset if you declined the gift, because it really is. It's for you, and it's for whatever you want.
How much is it?
It's $50,000.
Nuh-uh.
In cash, yeah.
Jesse, that's crazy, dude. No, man. That's life-changing stuff for me.
You changed mine, for real. But we're gonna have the...
Oh, gotta get cans now.
Oh, yeah.
Tissue, too.
Come on, Larry. You just...
I love you, man.
I love you, too, Jesse. I always have.
Seriously, you changed my life, really. I can't repay you enough. So I feel like that isn't even enough, like, for what you've been able to help me with. You helped me even with everything, man. Like confident, like you believed in my stuff, and we were together like every day. Like it was always me, you, and then even the cameraman competitions, the devil inside, you know, us going to PA, and like you're not just uncle, but you're one of my best friends, man.
And like I said before, it's like I know that because we haven't been doing much together, and not that we're growing apart, because it's like we kind of live pretty close.
Yeah.
When you're in Pennsylvania now.
Like you got pretty much daily content coming out.
Yeah.
It is a lot.
It is a lot.
When you're trying to make content by yourself, it's very isolating. It's very hard. You need the right people.
Yeah.
It's like, what is it? You only go so far alone, but like you go further together. Something like that.
Right.
Just botched it, but yeah.
Yeah. Really, he had a good saying there coming along. I will get you a beer. I'm still flabbergasted. I don't even know what to say.
Insane. I was wondering if you would accept it or not. And it is one of those things. It's such a hard thing, not only wrap your head around, but it's also like, for doing something that I had fun with? Why? But it always did feel like funny money, mainly because it really doesn't feel like work because we love it so much. The things are definitely hard, but when you love it, it really just flows. And that's why all of this has just felt so surreal. Hell, I'm just excited to throw back a beer with Uncle Larry for old time's sake and get into this thing, man. It's crazy.
Well, it's good.
All right, cheers.
Cheers, man. Seriously, Uncle Larry, thank you once again. This man's killed it over the years. He's still grinding on his YouTube channel, 2 channels, Lounge TV and Larry's Lounge. You can subscribe to him. They've been pumping him out. Definitely check him out. And if you guys want to see the behind the scenes to this video, check out my second channel. We'll maybe get an idea of how he's processing this. Camera aside, whatever. I wanted to capture a special moment to look back on, but everything is straight from the heart. And it's stuff that I've wanted to say for a while, but we're dudes, and it's freaking, you know how it is.
Yeah, I remember saying to you, hey, we got to have a heart-to-heart.
Yeah.
We never did have the heart.
The heart-to-heart is hard to heart. It's hard, man. Guys are just, we're not raised for that.
Yeah, we're messed up.
Yeah, we're messed up. Seriously, thank you so much, Uncle Larry. Seriously.
Thank you. I mean, I feel like this diminishes what I wanted to do for you. You know what I'm saying? It's like I wanted to do that because I wanted to do it.
And I'll never forget what we've shared and like what you've meant to me.
Yeah, but I also gave you lots of problems too.
But that happens, right? I gave you. But that's what it is when we're trying to do the big things that we're doing. Yeah. Like if we didn't have fights, it'd be probably weird. Whether this or not, or no matter what happens, your impact on my life will exist till I'm dead.
Well, same thing for me, Jesse. Though it goes both ways. Always remember that it's always both ways, right? It's like I could say the exact same thing.
I'll be in my deathbed, like you after the pool, and I'll be like
before you, and I'll be like, oh, I'm so glad Jesse gave me that chance to.
I love you guys to death for helping me get close to my uncle in a way that like nobody I don't think could comprehend, and it's such a special relationship. And Absolutely. To be able to even try and like remotely give back to somebody who's like given me the world makes me feel a little better at night. But seriously, once again, thank you guys so much for helping us with everything and showing our support and love and helping me have a close connection with somebody that matters. Love you guys to death, and don't forget to keep it rigid.
Cheers.
You could even do a.
Well, guys, hey, there you go. I had a feeling he was going to bring Uncle Larry that money because, hey, think about this, guys. He retired his mom. He tried to retire his dad, but he couldn't. Although he gave his dad his dream car, which that's also good too. We see him give his brother $50,000. We've seen him give Ashley's dad some money on the situation that he helped him out with a lot of stuff. And now we see Uncle Larry getting the 50 grand. Guys, hey, like I said, I think I've said this before. There wouldn't be Arachnid. There wouldn't be one crazy guy from his channel, with the afro with Joe. There wouldn't be any of those guys if it wasn't for Uncle Larry. He helped out. Even in the Psycho series, as you know, he was introduced to that stuff, and there you have it. He was there. He was there helping him out, and hey, all through the hours, dang, I don't see how anybody could do that, but that shows right there, both of them have shown determination. And Uncle Larry, you deserve it, man. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more reaction gameplay. Drop some likes if you enjoy this. I had a feeling it was him, and I knew it. He deserves it too. Have a good day, guys, and don't forget, like I always say, stay positive, and can't wait to see what happens next.